Good morning. Oh, hang on. Oh, what a Monday morning. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios on this 08.17.2026. Current time is 06. I'm going to say 5. It's 5 seconds of 06:05 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York. That'd be the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Rumble. Let me bring my picture up. Um, and it's working. It only took us 10 minutes and stuff. It's a Monday, folks, so deal with it. um, yeah, it's 06:05 here in upstate New York, southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside this uh, Monday morning, like I said, and we do have the morning coffee. Thank God for the coffee. Oh Lord, the people that are listening to this, they didn't see the. We had a little oops here as far as that goes. But Rich Roberts here, Rich at Fireman Rich here on Rumble, at Fireman Rich over on X, as well as all those fine other social media platforms that we finally got them all up there this time. And just check the show notes, the links in the show notes there. You can see where else I'm at, as well as just Google Fireman Rich, and you'll find me on. You can find me over there on most social media, very fine and good social media platforms here. I'm on a host of others and stuff, but I hope everybody had a good weekend. I had a pretty decent weekend. Monday, it's a typical Monday. We had to do a restart here. The first indication was I was on the wrong channel. I was on the main channel, and I put all the live streams on the Fireman Rich broadcast, but we're on the main channel. And then it just got bogged up for some reason where um, it just stalled out. Where when it craps out on me, you guys can see the picture like like this picture, but you can't see my camera. I just brought my camera up there and stuff like that. So. And then we have this picture, and there I am right there as far as that goes. So, but we're back, and as far as I lost all the other comments, well, I do have them here on the Twitch. We have Tina, our Jersey girl here. She said good morning, and I got your weather there on the and Double J says there's no sound. Yeah, there was no sound initially, and then it goes into a time thing. You haven't been here. That's the regular routine. Double J's. You won't see me right up on camera right away. It'll be about a minute. I'm doing posting the social media feeds here. Did I post those? No, I haven't posted those yet. Let me go ahead and post those. And so I post those. It takes me a minute or two to post them. And let's see, do I have them all on? I think I have them all on there. I'm going to just go ahead and say I did. And then I do a countdown. The countdown, that gives me a minute. I'm all set. I'm ready to go in a minute. But when it's a pause, when you first see it, it's me doing the social media. There's a lot of things going on behind here and stuff like that. And as far as that goes. So let's see. Yeah, I saw the comment where you said, oh, okay, he's live now, countdown, as far as that goes. So let's see. And then Double J said, good morning to Tina. And Tina's laughing. And I asked, can you hear me? And Double J says, we heard the intro music. Yeah, but that's because it stalled out for some. It just stalled out after that. It wasn't able to bring my camera up, the OBS. And might be because I was gaming yesterday and I had it on a different channel and stuff like that. Just the connections weren't there. And so I doing the reboot, and Tina, she sent me I think she sent me yeah, I got the chat. Tina, when you send me a note like that right in the middle, I'm not going to answer it right away. Yeah, everything's okay. It just what's it you say, is everything, yeah, everything's okay. It just the broadcast isn't working okay. You know, You broadcast, you come into these type of snags and stuff like that. So, I'm not worried about it. Don't be concerned. I said I'll be rebooting as far as that goes. So I appreciate the asking concerned as far as that goes. And everything's thumbs up. I just gave you a thumbs up to your comment. I'm not going to answer it right away because I'm doing a bunch of things. I'm juggling some balls back here, and not my own either. It's I had to say that. If what is it? Oh, Captain Rehab was here. He would have made that comment and stuff like that. So let's see. Let's see. That was the first one, I think, right? As far as we don't need that one, so we can delete that one. Let's delete that one. Yeah, we're on X Live, and we're on X Live, and Farmer. Good morning, Farmer, coming in from the Commonwealth of Virginia. Good morning, sir. Otherwise known as California East. Love the American flags. God bless America. Thank you very much. Hope you had a great weekend. Yes, good morning to the Mrs. Tina says yes. The Mrs. says good morning to everybody before she's laughing. She's probably laughing her ass off in there. It's just like I'm. And Tina saying good morning to Farmer. I think Tina said good morning to Double J's too on the previous problem. Yeah, because Tina was saying he's probably doing something on the. Yeah, I'm doing something as far as I'm rebooting. I'm rebooting. When I say I'm rebooting, I'm shutting everything down. I'm deleting all the socials because it generates another link. So I have to get rid of all those socials. So it's like 4 or 5 places I have to delete. So it's going to take a couple minutes. It's not instantaneous. I've got a routine, and as far as that goes, there's other broadcasters. They'll just shut down and start by account. Well, I got some other things I do here. I'm not like other broadcasters. I have a routine here. I stick to that routine. You got to remember, I was in the Air Force for 20 years. I had multiple redundant systems that I worked with. Even when I was working at the day job, there was redundant systems and stuff. I'm a redundant person, so I'm not going to spurly come up here because I'm not getting paid to come up lickety split up on the broadcast. So you guys just got to be patient. I mentioned I'm rebooting, so that means I'm going to be coming back. If I didn't, I make a comment saying I didn't, like we did last week there when it really crapped out. But internet, knocking on wood, it's holding. So and Dark Farmer's just looking around like, what's going on? Yeah, I had this all set last night, but I forgot to set the channel to the Fireman Rich broadcast, and as far as that goes. And let's see, Tina says yes, and Farmer saying good morning to Tina. And Tina says, I was just explaining to him that something you're doing. Yeah, but then I got a text from you. Everything okay? It should be obvious. Everything's okay. It's just the broadcast isn't okay. I'm fine. I just have to reboot everything and stuff like that. And this would have gotten me real frustrated. It's a Monday, folks. It's no big deal. We're here now. That's what matters and stuff like that. So, but I do have the morning coffee. The coffee is tasting very fine, and I'm glad to have you guys here. I do hope you all had a great weekend. We're waking up this morning. It's a little bit stuffy. Yeah, it's at 69 degrees. We're closing the windows, and is it foggy out there? No, no fog. So we don't. How many foggy days do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. We had one for Saturday. I don't know. I can't remember if we had. Was it foggy yesterday when you went out? Yesterday morning. Yeah, Mrs. She had an early start. She was out there before I even got up, whacking down some tree limbs and stuff like that. So, but we had a pretty good weekend as far as that goes. Nothing to complain about or anything like that. So, but and I had a pretty good. Let's see, we had. I started sort of a new broadcast. It's called. I did a Saturday look at things, and then I also did a Sunday look at things, and that's basically a generic title that I'm going to come up and just talk on some things, just some off the top of my head or whatever. Or it could be let's say tomorrow night, a Tuesday night, or tomorrow Tuesday, a Tuesday look at things, and it might be I might be playing around with his. So that's something new that I'm going to start doing. Let's see, 16 August. I didn't even log in all the yesterday's broadcasts because yesterday we had a Sunday look at things where I was sort of preempting the yesterday's Manchester City match against Arsenal for some cup. The regular Premier season doesn't start next week. We'll talk about that, but we're talking about that, and I'm talking a little bit about football. I'm not going to be. I'll go over the scores and what I think a little bit, but a real generic type as a fan. I'm not going to be doing what I did on Bell Kings Fantasy Football. I'm taking a break from that as far as that goes. And that's Tony's gig, and he's going to be starting it up here. I did watch a replay broadcast for Tony. I think he did Saturday night, and with JoJo and Brian, and he might be doing one here this next weekend. I think he was thinking about doing one yesterday, but he must have got tied up as far as that goes. But Bell Kings Fantasy Football is coming back every Sunday at 10:30. So look for that for Tony D. He's coming back up on because football is back. We had our second week of preseason. It was pretty good ball play. But we'll get into that. And I did do a Locho stream yesterday, live stream, Lord of the Rings Online. Our only second one, so I got to get three more in before the end of the month, which I think I can. I'll probably be doing a couple this week, and then finish it off on the weekend and stuff. But I got a couple. We just did a 2-hour. I think my last quest, I was spending about 40 minutes looking for this petal from this flower to make medicine for the animals that were sick. So it's just like, yeah, you got to watch it. It's just, I'm just wandering around Umbar, the city of Umbar or something, and that's what's so fun about the gaming and stuff. It's a puzzle you're trying to figure out. But we did some really big gaming and stuff like that, as far as that goes. And Tina says no big deal. No, it isn't no big. It's not a big deal, Tina. It happens and stuff like that. And after last week, I've got some sketch. Sometimes I got some sketchy internet. I'm not near a major populated area to where you got some really good internet and stuff. But it is what it is. And he says because it's longer. Yeah, but I'm making the attempt to come up on that. That's all it is. It's no big deal. It's no biggie. No biggie. Let's see. What'd you say here? Big, not bug. Damn phone. Big, not. Yeah. Oh, I know what you meant. No big deal. No big deal. Yeah, the phone. You get fat. I have the same problem. I don't text that much. If you get a text from me, um, that's very out of the ordinary. Well, it's not out of the ordinary. I like a regular keyboard when I do that, but on the phone, I don't know. Even this phone, it was a big phone when I first got it. Now it's smaller like the other ones. We got bigger ones out there. So we're up and running. We're running pretty good. Twitch is saying that we have an excellent broadcast, and was it over on OBS? It's yeah, 4% CPU, 60 frames per second, no drop frames. That's a big thing, compared to the back in the days with HAPS, man. Everything would be ultra every time you come up there is something. So this is just a reminder. It happens, and I'm not going to lose any sleep about it. I just sort of back off, retool, restart, and then start again and stuff like that. It is what it is of the internet. There's some people out there that get all bent out about their internet. Well, it's the internet you're using, so you got to deal with it and stuff like that. You can't. You could do all the complaining in the world. It's not going to fix it though. So, but I have noticed last week my internet has, especially in the morning time. It's not a regular time, but it just there's something going on, and I might have to. I don't think it's my router though. The router is pretty decent. I've had it for a number of years though, so I should go for an update and stuff like that. But let me see. How's the audio here? The audio. Okay, we got the audio. Good. Okay, audio's good. So we're up and running. We're on 5 platforms. We got 6 people on Rumble. Thank you, Rumble. Rumble rocks. Rumble is solid, and we have folks on Twitch. We have one person on Locals, one person on what the hell was that? One person on the uh, YouTube, and over on X Live. Let's see. Over on X Live, we have 2 people. Good morning, X Live. So we're looking pretty good on X Live. Let's see if we hear the audio. Yep, there we are. So the audio is good there on X Live, and everything's copacetic. I guess whatever that means, copacetic. People say that everything's fine, so they say everything's copacetic. Fine. Okay, but we're getting started this morning. So even at 69 degrees, it's a little bit warm here in the southern tier. We had some pretty good weather this weekend. We did have some rain, humidity as far as that goes, but we're on the downhill side of summer as it goes. So, but currently 69 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 20 degrees Celsius. So, for those folks that uses Celsius, and it's um, and our weather for the most part, I'm seeing morning cloudy overcast. It says 67 for Tioga County here, and we may be having some precipitation, partly to mostly cloudy. It looks like isolated thunder showers this morning, and then main. Well, let me look at the Doppler here real quick. Let's see what the Doppler says. Doppler. Oh, we got some thunderstorms coming in. Let me bring this up here. Let's go ahead and bring this up on the thing, seeing we're doing the weather. Um, let's put that there. Bring that there. This is our Doppler radar. And let's see. We'll bring that up on the stage. There's the Doppler. So we got isolated thunderstorms this morning. Then mainly cloudy during the afternoon with thunderstorms. Likely those are pop-ups because the atmosphere is churning. High around 80 degrees Fahrenheit, and you can always feel, even at 60, you can feel a twinge of humidity. Winds out of the west by northwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Currently, they're calm. I don't see even 5 to 10. They're going to move the branches. It's calm out there right now. Chance of rain 60% as far as that goes. So there's our. We got some clouds moving in, coming in down from the north west there, or out of the Finger Lakes area. It looks like there's some stuff coming across the border there of New York, Pennsylvania. But we're right here in Tioga County. There's Tioga County right there. So, and that's coming in. That's 100 nautical miles to the way. They're still out about 50 miles there to 100 nautical miles. So there we have it for the Doppler there. Let me go ahead and put that over on here. Put that there, so we're back on track there. And let's see, our world times. Let's see. Well, let's back up. The sun rose this morning at 6:16 a.m. It's 6:23 right now, so that's 7 minutes ago. Sun rose at 6:16 a.m. and be setting tonight at 8:05 p.m. So it's getting down to where it's going to be under 8 o'clock in the evening and stuff. Last night it was about 8:45. That's when it started. The darkness really came in and stuff like that, as far as that goes. So, and let's see. Our world times and temperatures as I speak, starting in Honolulu, Hawaii, which just had they called it a hurricane. Double J's. I thought everything in the Pacific was called a tsunami. They called that storm that hit Honolulu or hit Hilo, the big island, and they got a lot of rain. They got like 2 feet of rain from that storm, and but they called it a hurricane, a Cat 1 hurricane, which I thought everything in the Pacific was considered a tsunami. But in Honolulu, Hawaii, at 12:24 a.m., Cloudy skies with a little clearing, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. In Phoenix, Arizona at 3:24 a.m. Early morning, clear skies, 88 degrees Fahrenheit. In the windy city of Chicago, Illinois at 5:24 a.m., cloudy skies with a little clearing, 68 degrees Fahrenheit. In the concrete jungle of New York City at 6:24. It's 6:24 here in upstate New York, southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside. And cloudy skies in New York City, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. And I do have Tina's weather here on the Surface 3. Tina reports that down there in central New Jersey, 65 for the high, 85, or no, 65 for the low, 65 degrees Fahrenheit for the low, 85 degrees Fahrenheit for the high. Chance of rain, 20% down in New Jersey. Okay, we got 60%. So most of the rain's going to be up our way here. And going across the pond, the Atlantic Ocean to London, UK at 11:25 a.m. Sunny and clear in London, 73 degrees Fahrenheit. In the beautiful city of Milan, Italia. Mangia, mangia, mangia. It's lunchtime in Milan. It's at 12:25 p.m. Sunny and clear, 82 degrees Fahrenheit. And let's see, Asia is to tsunami, mainly water, tides event, India subcontinent, cyclone, America hurricanes at some all same. Yeah, that's what I think the tsunamis and the cyclones are a little bit, they could get a lot bigger, I think. Different names yeah, okay. I thought everything in the Pacific, I know they got, what's it? Maybe it's the speed, the difference between a cyclone and a tsunami. I think when I was in the Philippines, I think oh no, let's see, tsunami. That's the water thing. Yeah, Asian tsunami. Yeah, we had cyclone. I've been through a cyclone in the Philippines there. So, and there is our good friend from the Niagara, Buffalo, New York State area, Liberty. Good morning, Liberty. She's saying good morning, Patriots, Mrs. The Mrs. says good morning to you, Liberty. She's saying good morning to Farmer, Tina, Twitchers, Rumbles, and YouTubers. She's covering the board there. And she says up in her location in the Niagara area of New York State, she's up there by the falls, 71 degrees up there Fahrenheit. Humidity is 93%. Wow. Nasty out here. Yeah, we just looked at the Doppler. You had some rain up there. And or typhoon, that's what it is. Yes. East Asia says typhoon. That's what I was getting. Yeah, it wasn't a cyclone. It was a typhoon that was hit in the Philippines. I've experienced this typhoon in the Philippines. Thank you, Double J's. You're over in the while you're down in the Double J's is at an undisclosed location in the southern hemisphere, over on the other side of the world somewhere or something. So, and yeah, world can't keep it world standard. Yeah, it's a big storm. We just call it the big storm. There we go. And um, let's see, Farmer saying good morning to Liberty. Thank you, Farmer. And Tina saying good morning to Liberty. And Liberty saying good morning to Farmer. So we got an active chat here. I do appreciate it, guys. That's the show right there, is the chat. It's always the chat, right? You guys laughing at this clown trying to do his juggling act. Okay. Let's see. Let's get this back on track. So continue with our world times and temperature. For those folks that are watching and listening over on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. Double J's, his home country is India. So in India right now, for the world times and temperatures in New Delhi at 3:58 p.m. in the afternoon, it's cloudy skies with some sun, 93 degrees Fahrenheit. In the city of Mumbai on the east coast of India at 3:59 p.m. in the afternoon. Some dark clouds with a little sun peeking out. but it's 82 degrees Fahrenheit in Mumbai, India. Cool. Next door in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, 6:29 p.m. in the evening, 93 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunny and clear though. Over the skies of Tokyo, Japan at 7:29 p.m. Cloudy skies in Tokyo, 79 degrees Fahrenheit. And down under on the great continent, great country, great friends and allies Australia is to the United States. In Melbourne at 8:29 p.m., 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a cool one there at 8:29 p.m. in their evening. Clear skies. And in Sydney, Australia at 8:29 p.m., we have cloudy skies in Sydney, 57 degrees Fahrenheit. And those are world times and temperatures as we speak. Oh, I'm sorry. I got my directions crossed. Thank you, Double J's. Stand corrected. Corrected. Mel Mumbai's West. I know slipped. I know. What's that? Yeah, I get corrected a dozen times during the course of the day for the business. So thank you, Double J. I'm looking right at the map and I'm saying, yeah, that's East Coast. No, it's West Coast. East Coast, West Coast. Thank you, Double J's. Oh God, I need more coffee. Well, Double J's, it's late in the day for him, so he's wide awake. I'm just waking up here, so and 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 Liberty says I'm not ready for fall yet. No, I think we're gonna have a long Indian summer though. I think the humidity right now. I don't know. It's we only have what 2 more weeks of August, pretty much. It's zipping by here. So Liberty saying to Double J's, thank you, Double J's. I feel I'm being misled. What else is new, Liberty? Huh? Well, I love the jabs on the chat. That's good. That's good. It's part of the fun. Part of the fun of the live stream and stuff. So I appreciate that interaction. That's good. Okay, let's see. So there's our world times and temperatures as I speak. And Double J says yes, that El Nino is going to be brutal. That's what weather scientists are saying. Yeah, I've heard a little bit about that. I've seen the headlines there that El Nino is not. So it might be a long. I don't know. Hopefully, maybe it's a dry. Well, like I said, we're up to 8. I've recorded 8 foggy days looking out this window. So that means I'm going to have 8 snowstorms here in my area. I'm not sure about I'm not sure about where Liberty's at. She's on the freaking she's right next to a big ass lake there that generates a whole bunch of storms up there in the Buffalo Niagara. And there, once it starts snowing up there, it doesn't want to stop. I know they get some snow that's taller than a house up that way. So yeah, the weather just comes and goes and stuff like that. Okay, I do have a thought for the day. It's from our 35th president, President John F. Kennedy, who first president I became aware of as a young lad and stuff like that. It scratched my head when it was on the TV during the Cuban Missile Crisis. My father was standing there. He had a look like I didn't know what was going on. I was just playing with my toys in the living room and say, "Oh, that's the president. Oh, he looks like a good man and stuff." And um, but he is the 35th president, known as JFK, serving as the U.S. president from 1961 until, unfortunately, his assassination in 1963. And he probably would have got reelected. He was the youngest person elected as president at 43, and he was very smart for his age of 43. And he was the first Catholic president, which, I don't think that really mattered back then, but, it doesn't matter. They thought he was going to be beholding to the Pope or something like that. But no, he's a U.S. president. And a great naval officer there too, that from the PT 109 story. It's a great story for him where he rescued he rescued his crew and stuff, as far as that goes. And who do we have here? Oh, James Fly. Hey, how you doing, James? Good morning. Good morning to you. Long time no see. Hope you're doing good. Good morning from the UK, sir. Good morning to you from the states here, as far as it goes. And Double J says, is any of the Kennedys now active in politics? I think there's one in Congress. I'm not sure. It's I don't know off the top. I know Patrick Kennedy. He used to be in Congress, but I think there's another Kennedy. But as far as that goes, Double J. So yeah, there's a Kennedy. He's the Secretary of Health. That's RFK Jr. That's Robert Kennedy's son. Robert Kennedy, another great American. He was the Attorney General for President John F. Kennedy. So yeah, so um, everyone back then had a picture hanging of JFK. It seems like his eyes. Yeah, they did, didn't they? Now that you say that, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's like, is he still looking at me across the room? Tina saying good morning to James, and James says, "Yep, that's him. Yeah, he's the secretary, health secretary, as far as that goes." So, which goes to show you that there are Democrats out there that will work with the current uh, president here, who is a Republican, which he is the president of these here United States. Our thought for the day for John F. Kennedy goes as follows. Let's see. Let's get this. Oh, let's bring this up here first. Let's see. Let's see. I got to bring the Twitch back up again because I got the other one on the Twitch live. His quote and our thought for the day from John F. Kennedy goes as follows: leadership, and learning are indispensable to each other. I was in a leadership role, and I would totally agree with that. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. John Fitzgerald Kennedy, 35th President of these here United States of America. And that is true because as a leader, you become a leader, you don't automatically know everything. You don't, you're far from knowing anything. I filled the position, I was fortunate and privileged to have be in a leader aspect position when I was in the United States Air Force as a United States Air Force firefighter, fire protection specialist, and you learn to be a leader. You were groomed to be a leader, and um, and let's see, Double J or no, it's James. James saying to Tina, hello, and hey, Pam. There's Pam. Pam is in the house. How you doing, Pam? My neighbor. Good morning to you all. Good morning. Where's Jim? Good morning, Pam. Pam, you got the morning coffee. I would take it too. And the missus says good morning, Pam. And let's see. James says JFK and Bobby made enemies, but they both had a decent agenda. It's sad that things unfolded. Both great men. Yeah. Well, they anybody in that position is going to have enemies. James, history shows that. Nobody. Look at our current president, President Trump. You don't. Every president had him. Even President Obama, President Clinton, and President Bush. They all had enemies and stuff like that. It's nothing new as far as that goes. But John F. Kennedy and Bobby, they they were they were both assassinated, which was sad. And it seems like we got a little bit of that going on here in the states lately, especially with the most recent one there a while back there, Charlie Cook. And looking at that individual, he could have probably became president if you look at his history. So he's a good man, good man. Farmer says good morning to Pam, and hey, there's Jim. Good morning, all. Good morning, Jim, my neighbor. We got the chess game tonight. Today's Monday, so we got a chess game. Um, this is true. A few want to be snipers with, yeah. Well, they're taking care of that. They're taking care of that. That's why he has the protection. People are commenting about the amount of protection, the ridiculous of him transferring from a plane. It's protection of the president. Doesn't matter if he's a Republican or Democrat. He's the freaking president, so they're going to protect him. He is a world leader as far as that goes. And let's see. Double J says, "Good morning to Rich's neighbor. Good to see you, folks. Yeah, we're going to be playing some chess tonight." And let's see, ad read. Okay, we'll do that maybe after. Let me finish the thought for the day. But John F. Kennedy, his meaning for his quote for the day, leadership and learning are indispensable to each other, is it means that leading and learning cannot exist apart. They have to be together. You have to do them. You have to learn. Sometimes you learn as you go. I did that when I was a leader as a crew chief, a station captain, and an assistant chief. When I was an assistant chief, there I was stationed where I was stationed at. I would have anywhere from 20. I would be responsible for 20 to 40 firefighters, and so they cannot exist apart from one another. A person cannot be an effective leader without continuously acquiring knowledge. You don't stop learning when you're a leader. You're trying to learn more to become a better leader. And true learning naturally drives and improves how we guide our influence. The best leader you can be is when the people that you're leading, they emulate you. They become leaders themselves. And I was happy to see that. Once I retired, the people I led was years later, especially there's several folks that I did were under me as a leader. They became leaders and they ended up, one of them, I was just surprised he was still in the Air Force and stuff, but it was a good kid. And he was a fire chief when we were still stationed over in Afghanistan, as far as that goes. So let's see. Yep, I see the number. Don't keep your shirts on, guys. I see the number. And James says the Secret Service do their job. Yeah, they do their job well. And Farmer saying good morning to Jim. And you flew into Lake Earth, I believe. Yeah, that's a while back. And Double J says, what would be one takeaway from your leadership that you would say every potential leader? Lead, don't dictate, lead. Set the example, be honest with the people that you lead with. Don't bullshit them. That's how you gain the respect. You don't automatically get their respect as a leader. That's the fallacy of a leader. You say, I'm the leader, you got to respect me. No, you earn that respect. As I have to follow you. Yeah, okay, I have to follow you and take your orders. I don't have to respect you. But if you get the people that you're leading respect, that's gold right there, Double J's. And I can honestly say I felt that I had the respect for every person I led. Even when I messed up, I took ownership. When you're a leader and you don't take ownership, you're a schmuck. That's the worst type of leader if you don't take responsibility. And believe me, I screwed up a couple times as a leader, but I was able to get up, and that's what the fire chief wanted his NCOs to do in the fire station. You're not perfect. Everybody getting that leadership role, you got to be perfect and stuff like that. So that's that. Let's see. Farmer says, I mean, you have 11. Lead an ad. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to keep up with the comments here and stuff like that. The comics are more important than the freaking ad. Also, as a leader, Liberty says, don't go behind people. That's where you get their respect. That's where you have to have trust. Trust. That's what you're saying, Liberty. That's to be a trustful leader. You be honest. You're not bullshitting them. It's basically, and no, we're not, James. No, we're not getting any more smoke. That's subsided here. So let's see if we can do a car. I got 10 now. I'm getting wild at the mouth here as far as that goes. Trying to keep up with the comments here, folks. The comments are more important than the ad. Let's see. Let's see if we can sneak one in here. Let's see. We got to turn off the blab owl first. Let's see if we can get one. But we had up to 13, you said? Let's see. It's not letting me do it here. Oh, here we go. Let's do the Rumble Wallet. We're not going to do the health one. I don't think Jim wants to hear the health one. We had a laugh over that last week. Let's see this one. Let's do this one. We're going to talk about the Rumble Wallet. And I was playing around with my Rumble Wallet here. I'm playing around with my wallet. But there's the QR code, and Rumble. This is one of the many products they have here on Rumble. That's the Rumble Wallet. There's the QR code, the address, web address, wallet.rumble.com. They got a good deal going on here, though. But we hear a lot about crypto, and I've been playing around. I'm starting to play a little bit around with crypto now, looking and it's probably because I'm doing these read ad campaigns. So thank you, Rumble folks, for allowing me to do this read ad campaign, first of all. And thank you, Rumble, for providing this type of extra revenue as far as on the Rumble platform. But we hear a lot about crypto, but here's a part most people miss. Crypto was created so you could actually own and control your money, because in most cases, your money is in the bank. You don't really have total control of it. You might have to wait a couple of days to get it out of the bank. After the 2008 financial crisis, Bitcoin was designated as an alternative to banks. So instead of bank holding your money, delaying transfers, and limiting access to your money, but with Bitcoin, you're in control. But you have to have a place to put that Bitcoin. And if you've ever had to wait for a transfer at a bank to clear, you felt that problem. I've never had that problem, but I know I had to wait a couple of days before I could get my money if I was going to withdraw a large sum of money or something like that. Now, fast forward to today, everyone, unless you're under a rock, has heard about cryptocurrency, but getting started still feels complicated, because you say, okay, there's the currency. Where do I put it? In your crypto wallet, cryptocurrency wallet. And that's exactly why I use the Rumble wallet. It's easy peasy, very easy to set up. And you can have online currency there. It takes all the complexity and makes it simple. And it does make it simple. And that's why I got into this crypto bit, to understand it more. And you have to have a crypto wallet. And Rumble Crypto Wallet, you can't get any easier than that. Choose what you want when you download and install the Rumble Wallet. Bitcoin, dollar-based stable coins, that's the other coins, and even digital gold back by Real Gold. So no complications setup. It took me less than 2 minutes to set it up. I've had my Rumble Wallet, I think, for about a year and a half now. It connects with MoonPay, and MoonPay is basically the same as PayPal. It's a financial service, so you can use your credit card through it, debit card, and bank, and buy crypto, or what do they call it? Back Real Gold, I guess. And you're up and running in minutes. Actually, you're up and running in less than 2 minutes. That's how long it takes. You got to remember that there's a long password when you set up one of these cryptocurrencies. You don't want to lose that password, folks, or else that's the only stipulation. I emphasize that. Make sure you know where that long password is. So do this. Scan the QR code. There's a QR code. Or click the link in the description, which is wallet.rumble.com. From there, you can set up your wallet. Tap buy, click, and you can make the selection of what you want. I use Bitcoin. I like Bitcoin. I do the Satoshis. I farm the Satoshis there. In just a few minutes, you can go from hearing about crypto to actually owning some. And I think I own about $50 worth of crypto right now. I'm trying to get that back up to 100. So I'm not as active on the crypto thing as before, but I do have this crypto wallet. I think I have 2 other crypto wallets, but I have about $50 in crypto. So I'm not ignorant to crypto. Is it going to be my total use of money? No. But I remember when crypto came out, is like nobody wanted to deal with it. Now you can go to a food truck and you can pay for your food with crypto. You know, it's just like get on your phone, boom, 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 transfer something, and it's easy peasy. So, but the Rumble wallet is solid, and we appreciate Rumble for providing that for us. It's a good product, folks. I actually have one and I use it. So, you know, so this is a pretty good deal. It doesn't cost you anything either. You own it. You own that wallet. So again, check out the QR code, or else go to wallet.rumble.com, and that ends that one. So thank you, Rumble, for letting me do an ad campaign, a read ad campaign, a RAC, a RAC. That's what they call them, and that's Rumble's the only one that does that. What do we hear? Oh, we have 11 folks on Rumble. Wow, we're rocking on Rumble here, folks. I got to wait 20 minutes to do another one. Okay, let's see. Where do we leave off? Let's see. James says last time I hung out here, there was a nice lady from Scotland. Have no idea what you're talking about, James. And let's see. Oh, don't we? Oh, James says, "Oh, don't we all wish we got into Bitcoin? You can still get into Bitcoin. It's never too late. You know, just research it. It's no big deal." Okay, Tina, we'll see you later. Have we been on for an hour? Wow, we got to do 100 years ago. Um, yeah, use a password vault. And okay, Tina, see you later. Thank you. Okay, so there's the read ad campaign, and thank you, Rumble. Still holding the 11, folks. Thank you, Rumble. Rumble rocks. I love Rumble. Okay, let's see. Our National Day. We got a little long winded here. Let's go ahead. National Day today is. Let's see what we have on the docket here. Let's see. We have National Thrift Shop Day. The missus, I like going to thrift shops. The missus likes going to thrift shops. Maybe that's what we got to do. Check out the thrift shops. Always get some good buys. Let's see. National I Love My Feet Day. Yeah, you got to take care of your feet, folks. Let's see. National Nonprofit Day. Okay. I'm not sure what that's all about. National Massachusetts Day. Kick that into the trash. We're going to go with National Pineapple Juice. I like pineapple juice. Let's do that one. Today is hashtag National Pineapple Juice Day. It's good for vitamin C. You have to have vitamin C. I take vitamin C. I take about 2 grams, sometimes 4 grams of vitamin C. It's a little above the norm, but whatever vitamin C you take, it just goes through your system. It doesn't stay with you, so you got to always replenish it daily. So why not use pineapple juice? Liberty says, someone say thrift store. Yeah, thrift. Oh, they caught you, huh? You like the thrift stores? A big grin there. Oh, okay. You're a thrift store person. Okay, I got you. We like the thrift stores. I've had some good deals at thrift stores. The last couple times I went to Penny's. I showed you the shoes I got at Penny's. The 2 pairs of shoes prior to that I got at thrift stores, and they were both Nikes. And the one pair, they're a decent. The other pair, I shit canned them. They were a pair. What kind were they? They were a pair of New Balance. But this other pair, they're white pair Nikes, and they're nice. Let's see. Hashtag National Pineapple Juice Day. August 17th is National Pineapple Juice Day, and an exciting time to celebrate the natural citrus sweet taste of pineapple juice. And when you're drinking pineapple juice, you can close your eyes and you can pretend you're in Hawaii. And as we raise our glass of this tropical juice full of flavor, and deserving of a celebration. Pineapple juice is a tropical drink that delivers a refreshing boost of hydration and vitamin C. With a beautiful, bright flavor, one sip of pineapple juice instantly transports you to the taste buds of the tropics. Today, we join millions of people across the globe to hold a celebration and start their day differently on National Pineapple Juice by drinking some pineapple juice. Native to South America, pineapples arrived in Hawaii courtesy of the Spanish sometime in the 18th century. Okay, so they started in South America. I didn't know that. However, the true juicy story of pineapple juice unfolds there when a man named James Dole, okay, pineapple, played a pivotal role. In 1899, James Dole moved to Hawaii with just $1,000, a Harvard degree in business, um, and he loved to farm. Dole began growing pineapples on his newly purchased 60-acre pineapple plantation and quickly realized he had a sweet opportunity to provide the juicy pineapples to the world. After his first harvest, Dole started shipping pineapples to people on the mainland in the United States. However, there's there seemed to be an issue of keeping the freshness of the pineapples. Dole wanted to make the sunshine and taste of Hawaii pineapples available for everyone. As a result, he developed a canning technique to preserve the delicious taste of the pineapple. And you think of the whole pineapple in the can, that's something. And that's something you can put in the mercantile there. Liberty, pineapple, canned pineapple. There we go. So today's National Pineapple Day. There we go. Okay, so there we have that. Let's go to 100 years ago because we're coming up on 1 hour here. Okay, let's see. We're just pushing along here. Let's see. Let's bring this. Oh, where is it? Oh, there isn't no 100 years ago. That's right. That's the other thing. I was searching for 100 years ago. There was no 100 years ago for Friday. So Roger Luther must have took the day off. So in history on this day, let's go ahead and go into the history for today. Where's my history? Where is my history? Where is the history, folks? Okay, here's the history. We have the first in 1858, the first transatlantic telegraph cable was inaugurated by the U.S. President Buchanan, who exchanged a greeting with the UK's Queen Victoria. That's of course, it's not a queen now; it's a king, King Charles there. So. Um, And Liberty says, "I don't like pineapple upside down cake. It's okay. It's not one of my favorites. Okay, okay. I'll get a few cans, throw it in the mercantile. There you go." So the first transatlantic telegraph, okay, that's Morse code, was established between the United States and the UK. That's where James lives, over there in the UK. Let's see. In 1954, Sports Illustrated was first published by Times Inc. And in 1960, James Cameron, the director of Titanic, Alien, Aviator, was born in 1954. He was born. So he's a great director. Did the Titanic, Alien, Aviator. I think he does. What's the other one? Avatar. The Avatar ones. And in 1960, Britain granted independence to Cyprus. And let's see, we got on the AP side. Okay, I'll take a few cans to the mercantile. There we go. It was on August 17th, 1998. Here's something that was horrific, and the person admitting it. I think years later, I got to have, even though it was the dirty deed in the White House, in the Oval Office of the White House, um, he came clean. Unlike our politicians of today, I guess. But On August 17th, 1998, President Bill Clinton gave grand jury testimony via closed circuit television from the White House concerning his relationship with Monica Lewinsky, the girl in the blue dress. He then delivered a TV address in which he admitted a relationship, just a relation, no sexual, but which you can take that for what it was, with Lewinsky was wrong, and it was wrong. He admitted it. You can almost say that's a trait that makes him a great leader. I think he was a good president his first 4 years, but this just tarnished in history. He was okay. I liked him. He was okay, but denied previously committing perjury. Clinton was subsequently impeached by the House, but acquitted in the Senate, which was, I think, was due justice. He did something wrong. Of course, nowadays they try and impeach a president where he hasn't done any wrong. He's just trying to do his job. The current president makes a one little phone call. Everybody's listening, and then they impeach him for something. It's like, give me a break. The politicians are on both sides of the aisle. They can be, what's that? Liberty says, poor Monica got a backdoor deal. Yeah, I'm not going to go there. Do you have Captain Rehab up there in the background, Liberty? I'm just Anyway, moving on. 1807, Robert Fulton's North River steamboat made its first voyage, heading up the Hudson River on a successful round trip between New York City and Albany, here in New York State. And 1863, federal batteries and ships began bombing, batteries meaning the cannons, and ships began bombing Fort Sumter in Charleston Harbor during the Civil War, but the Confederates managed to hold on despite several days of shelling. Okay, that was a retake of Fort Sumter. And 1978, the first successful transatlantic balloon flight ended as Maxie Anderson, Ben Buzzo, and Larry Newman landed the Double Eagle 2 outside Paris. And that's it for history as far as that goes. And Double J says, has any U.S. president been ever impeached? I think it's hard to impeach you. The first one I can remember was was Jackson after Lincoln, the vice president to President Lincoln. He was impeached. I don't think any of them were convicted, because you can be impeached, but if the Senate doesn't uphold the impeachment, you're not convicted. You still have that label of being impeached and stuff like that. I think it was misused during President Trump's first term. You don't. It's. I don't know. Not going to get into that, but when you have a previous president there that was didn't have it all upstairs there. The previous president being former President Biden. I respect the office, but my opinion, worst president. He should have been impeached, as far as that goes. So, and Liberty says, "Whatever do you mean?" Oh, I don't know. I'm just not going to touch it with a 10-foot pole. Okay, there's our history. In our sports, we'll get to our sports after we get back from a break. I'm going to take a break. We're at the 1 hour mark, and we'll do the sports when I get back here. So we're going to go ahead and let's see. I got to bring this up here. Let's see. Where is that? Where's our? Oh, okay. I'm already sharing this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll bring this up here as far as that goes. We got to crank that. We stopped that. What did we stop that? Okay, there we got the world times and temperatures things. And we're going to take a little break here, sort of regroup as far as that goes. And let's see. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and take a break. I'm going to refresh my coffee. We still have 12 people on Rumble. Holy criminy. Thank you, Rumble. Let's see, can we do another ad campaign or do we have to still wait? No, we still got 5 minutes left, so we'll take a break here. If we're still holding, we'll do another read ad campaign when you get back, as far as that goes. Okay, that thing's moving. Okay. Um, the coffee's warm, but it's tasting good. Okay, I got to get another cup of coffee, and we will be right back. And just hang in there and give me a couple minutes, and we shall continue with the second half of the broadcast when I get back. So here we go. All right, we're back. We are back here on the Monday Morning Coffee for 08.17.2026 at Rumble Video Broadcast. Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Rumble. Fireman Rich over there on X, at Fireman Rich over there on all those other fine social media platforms. And just Google Fireman Rich to see where I'm at. I'm primarily on X, though, at Fireman Rich on X. And Lund 1954 says, how's the coffee this morning? The coffee is fine, Jim. Thank you very much. I raised my coffee cup to my neighbor here, my neighbor here in the neighborhood who's going to kick my ass in chess. No, we're going to have a good chess game. We always have a good chess game. Mondays and Wednesdays we play chess. We can play chess on his gorgeous chessboard that he made. 5 different types of wood in the chessboard, beautiful chess pieces and stuff like that. And then we play on Wednesday night, or not Wednesday, Wednesday afternoon at the local library. The coffee's doing good, Jim. I hope it's doing good for you and your missus there. Good stuff. Good stuff. The Java juice, it gets you going. And let's see, but we're back. I think that, I think since I've started using the during the break there, the world times and temperature and the music, it's fine. It goes good over on the it's copyright free music and stuff like that and whatever. And let's see, you need to take a picture of the chessboard and hold it up to the show. I'll ask Jim. That's up to Jim. It's Jim's chessboard. If he allows it, I can show the chessboard and stuff like that. And let's see, Jim says always good. The coffee, yes, is always good. It gets the day going. You hear that, Jim? We got a request there. Maybe I'll take a picture once we set the board up. I'll take a picture of the chessboard to show the folks. It's I just, believe me, I enjoy playing. This is about the best chessboard I ever played on. Oh, Jim, did you see Magnus's last? He won a championship this weekend. Did you see that game? He sacrificed his queen. I don't know if you saw it yet. I know you were watching it and stuff. I caught his last game on the replay on YouTube. Oh my! He sacrificed his queen and he won the game. It's like, holy crap! That's why he's the GOAT. Magnus. He's the reigning world champion in chess. I mean, he is something. I couldn't believe that game. I watched the game and I'm like, he sacrificed his queen. Holy crap! I don't think that's something you or me. We trade off queens, but I don't think I'd sacrifice one. You missed it. It's on the replay. It's his last game. It's on the YouTube. I just like I was just like, oh my god, he knows that board like it's the back of his hand. And Jim says no, he missed it. Well, you got to check it out. It's a good one. It's a good one. Okay, let's go ahead. There's our chess replay there for the weekend. There was a. I'm not sure where they held it, but you can see it on YouTube and stuff like that. So it's. Let's go ahead and do our sports. Let's see, where's the sports here? Let's start with baseball over the weekend, and starting it on Friday. Let's see, the Mets they beat the Nationals 4-1. That's good, but the Yankees lost to the Blue Jays 3-1 on Friday. Going into Saturday, the Yankees lost again to the Blue Jays 4-1, and the Mets they did not play. Yesterday, the Mets beat the Nationals again. That's 3 games in a row. Go Mets, go! But they're still in the basement. And the Yankees, did the Yankees play? They always play on some. Oh, there they are. They beat the Blue Jays, so they tied the series there. Today you're going to have let's see, the Mets will be playing the Padres tonight at 7:10, and it looks like the Yankees are off. And the Yankees will be playing the Orioles tomorrow at 6:35, and then um, looks like the Mets are off on Tuesday. We did have some NFL action the second week of preseason. It went really well. Starting, I think we talked about the games last Thursday. Let's see, let's review them. Lions and Bengals. Bengals won 16-14. Steelers beat the Packers 20-9 last Thursday. Some more games on Thursday. Colts and Patriots, they tied 13-13. Chargers and Texans on last Thursday. Chargers won 27-7. And there were 6 games. So Cardinals and Raiders. Cardinals won 27-14. Titans lost or won against the 49ers 19-13. Going into Saturday, the Dolphins lost to the Commanders. That's significant. Okay. It's preseason, though. Broncos beat the Falcons 27-7. Jets lost to the Buccaneers 24-16. Cleveland Browns, Big Juice's team there, lost to the Bears 34-10. They looked like they were winning that in the beginning. The big game, let's see, that was Saturday. The big game on Saturday afternoon was the Bills and Panthers, and the Bills ended up winning 29-14. Josh Allen did play. I know I had a cow on Friday morning when we read the article, and Josh Allen said, "I don't know if I'm playing." He was right out there. He played a little. He played half of the first quarter. They ended up getting a field goal and a touchdown. The only thing I got to say is they got to protect Josh, the quarterback. The 2 quarterbacks that played after him, they did. I guess the front line, the offensive line, got their act together. But Josh Allen looks really good. The Giants ended up losing though 10-13 to the Vikings. Rams beat the Chiefs 20-12. Jaguars 24-20 over the Saints. That was Saturday. There's no Sunday games. Eagles, they lost to the Ravens 24-7. And here's a big one. The Cowboys go into Seattle and beat the Seattle Seahawks, the current reigning Super Bowl champs, 17-7. So there's a football. The Bills game was good. All the games they feel like they're real games and stuff like that. And Lud 1954. Jim says go Met. He's a Met fan, and they won 3 games. Jim, 3 games in a row. They're still in the basement, but that's good that they won 3 games in a row. Go Mets, go! Yeah. Hey, look who's here. Tony D. Good morning, Tony D. Salute to you. Hashtag positive start today. The missus says good morning. You're saying good morning to the missus. And on the Rumble, he's saying for this weather down there in Warner Robins, Georgia, 76 currently degrees Fahrenheit, 97 for the high. Ooh, it's going to be a hot one down in Georgia. 76 for the low, mostly cloudy. And Liberty saying good morning to Tony on the Rumble. And Tony saying good morning to Liberty, Farmer, Jim, and and Pam. PP is Pam, and Lud is Jim. Those are my neighbors. And yeah, I know. I see that, Tony. We're at 14. I'll be doing. I think I got to wait a couple more minutes. Tony, if I seen it here, when are you going to be doing Bell Kings fantasy football? I've been telling people that I saw your replay with Brian and JoJo Saturday. I watched it yesterday, in between my two broadcasts yesterday, the replay, and you said something about coming up during the preseason. And a salute to you, my friend. And Tony saying hi to Double J's. Farmer saying good morning to Tony D. And Tony on the Twitch side, always over on the Twitch side. He's saying good morning. Tina's over there watching Hal right now, and he's saying hi to James. Give me the lowdown on Bell Kings fantasy football. Are you going to be cranking that? What time is that going to start? Because I've been sort of giving you some shout outs here on the broadcast. This weekend, the new broadcasts I've started, a Saturday look at things and a Sunday look at things. And Double J saying hi to on the Twitch there to Tony D, who's down there in Warner Robins, Georgia. We're trying to get him to say when are they going to do Bell Kings fantasy football? What time? I think it's 10:30. I think it's 10:30 as far as that goes. As far as and Tony, are you going to be also? Are you going to be live streaming the draft? When are you going to be doing the draft for your fantasy for the Bell Kings fantasy football? So just throwing that out there. Let's see. Let's see. Tony says I'm keeping an eye on preseason, waiting for rosters to be official first. Okay, I figured that. That's what I said yesterday. He's probably waiting for the rosters to be official. Doesn't it start at 10:30? Usually start at 10:30 on Sundays, as far as that goes. So please support Tony D over on. Let's see. Normally 10:30 Sunday morning. During the NFL season. So yeah. So a week before the NFL season, the Sunday before the NFL season starts, that's when he's going to start it. He said he may or may be up on preseason stuff like that. Which probably there's only 2 more weeks of preseason. So do support Tony D. That's Tony D right there on the Twitch side. Okay, and over on Rumble, it's Tony Tone 72. Oh, it's the same as Twitch and Rumble, so he's got the same handle as far as that goes. And let's see, over on the YouTube, it's at Tony 74440. At Tony D 7444. So just to give him a shout out for the Bell Kings fantasy football and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward this year, Tony, to be in the chat when I might be able to attend the broadcast and stuff like that. I'm taking a step back as far as that goes. But Tony has a great line of very knowledgeable folks on Bell Kings fantasy football. So we're looking forward to seeing that and another successful year for that broadcast for Tony. So thank you, Tony. Appreciate that update. And I'll be giving you the plugs. Let's see. We're at 10. Let's see if we can do a read ad campaign. Let's see. Let's drop the Blab Owl. We'll do our second one here. Let's see. What can we do? Can't do Blackout Coffee. I don't know why. Let's do Rumble Premium. Let's try Rumble. I'm tempted to do that health one again, but let's do Rumble Premium here. Let's see. Rumble Premium. I think Tony was thinking about getting this, but thank you again, first of all, for the Rumble folks allowing me to do these read ad campaigns. It's because of you Rumble folks. We're up to 11 folks now. I have to be 10 or above to be able to do one of these. This is the second one, so this is rocking on a Monday. I think last Monday we did 3. But there's a QR code, and for Rumble Premium, lock in Rumble Premium at our lowest price ever, just $69 a year for life during the summer sale. They got a summer sale. It's only U.S. only, but it's still a good sale. You probably noticed Rumble isn't slowing down, and it's not slowing down, folks. Rumble is just cruising. They are going, and in all areas across the board. More creators, more content, and a platform that actually puts users' free speech first. Now, there's some people that have made fun of that free speech. You know what I say? Go stick it in your butt. we I've been on Rumble. I've used Rumble Studios here for 2 years now, over 2 years now. It's been because I saw my first Rumble broadcast this past weekend, and Rumble rocks. And Rumble Premium is one of the products, along with their Rumble Wallet, that Rumble provides, and they are free speech is number one here. Okay, you can't question that. If you question that, you don't know anything about Rumble. But and if you're watching here regularly, which we do have folks in the chat that do, there's a way to upgrade your entire experience. Right now, Rumble is running a limited time summer sale on Rumble Premium, and it's at its lowest price they've ever offered. With Premium, you get ad free. The ads aren't that intrusive here compared to other platforms, and that's the thing about Rumble being freedom of speech. They don't ban anybody or curtail your opinion and stuff like that, like some other platforms, especially during COVID. But with Premium, you get ad free view across the platform, no pre rolls, no interruptions, just content you actually came for. You get to see the person you want to see. Plus, you unlock exclusive content from top creators like Steven Crowder, Dr. Disrespect. He just came over here in the last year. He does a lot of. He's pretty interesting. Special live events and more you won't see anywhere else. And they have a ton of content here on Rumble. Here's the deal. Here's the deal, folks. Normally, Rumble Premium goes for $99 a year, okay? But during the summer sale, you can lock it in for just $69. So that's like a $30 savings there. A $33 savings. $33 you save. And it's for life. You just renew it and you still get that price, which I think that's something some other platforms need to do. Now just 1 year, every year you stay subscribed, you keep the $69 rate. No promo code, no extra steps. Just go to rumble.com/premium. And summer sale price is already applied. You don't have to put in any code or anything. That's rumble.com/premium to lock in the lowest price Rumble ever afforded. Ad-free, exclusive content that you can only get as a premium user, and a price that never goes back up, but only if you grab it before the summer sale ends. And they don't say when the summer sale ends, but there's a QR code. Again, it's rumble.com/premium, and lock in your Rumble Premium at the lowest price ever, $69. Just $69 a year for life during the summer sale. US only, though. US only. So again, thank you, Rumble, for allowing me to do this read ad campaign. I get a few extra pennies. That's cool, and we're completed. Thank you very much. And again, I want to say thank you for the Rumble folks for allowing me to do that, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do that. But that's something unique to Rumble that no other platform does. I'm already monetized. I get a few pennies for the Rumble folks that are here and stuff like that, just like you do over on Twitch. And it's not like I need the money, but it's fascinating to see how that works and stuff like that. And you have an understanding what these big time broadcasters get. They get some big bucks there and stuff. Not that I'm ever going to get there, but it's fun just to play around with it and want to be big time and stuff like that. So and Liberty says, well done. Thank you, Liberty. I enjoy it. I wish that for some reason there's a couple other ones in here. Let me go back to that tab here. Let me see. Oh, it's right here. Let me see. There's two other ones. There's Blackout Coffee. Yeah, the Blackout Coffee doesn't want to come in. It says 10, but it says it's ongoing, but not sure why it doesn't allow me to. Maybe I should bookmark that. Let's go ahead and bookmark that. I almost want to do we're going to have to do the Trinova Health. That's Jim's favorite. Just kidding, Jim. Just kidding. It's a different type of. Well, the healthcare has changed. The healthcare areas really changed and stuff like that. So let's see. Continuing with this, just finishing up on the sports. We had football, but there was another piece of football action this morning or this yesterday, and I did live stream yesterday on a Sunday look at things, and we're talking. We're preempting the a preview of the Manchester City Football Club. They played yesterday. For the FA Community Shield against Arsenal, and they got their asses handed to them 3-0. I watched the game. It was pitiful. It was 25 seconds in, Arsenal got a goal. And it's just like, I could hear my good friend. I had the Manchester shirt on. If you saw my broadcast yesterday, I was wearing the Manchester blue yesterday. It didn't help. They lost 3-0 to Arsenal. And they just didn't have even the missus made the comment that it wasn't like, yeah, it was sad. The missus said it was sad yesterday.
I'm going on to other stuff.
What's that?
Oh, I said it was sad. I decided to go on to other stuff.
Oh yeah, she just said I'm not gonna waste my time here, and it's just like I stuck it out. I stuck it out, but both the missus and I, we've got well, I was going to watch, always going to watch Manchester City anyway, but the World Cup being here in the United States just has solidified the fact of me being a soccer fan. I like soccer. I used to criticize soccer back in the day, and I enjoy the game now. I really thoroughly enjoy the game, and it was pretty neat going on yesterday to talk about it before the game started and stuff like that. So there's the Premier League starts next week, next Sunday on the 23rd, and Manchester City's first let's see where are we at here. First match is going to be against let's see, it's next, where is it? I can't find it. Where the hell is it? Okay, here it is. It's going to be against Bournemouth next Sunday at 9 a.m. So I might be doing a broadcast before that. That's that a Sunday look at things. Those are the two things, because if I don't have anything to do Saturday and Sunday morning, those I'm going to come up and broadcast under that tag. A Saturday look at things and a Sunday look at things, as far as that goes. Put that on the regular schedule. Sort of a weekend. It's sort of like the weekend. I used to call it the weekend edition. So it's the weekend edition of me live streaming here on Rumble. So there's our sports, and we've got 2 ad campaigns. Let's see, what do we got to wait for a third one? Because we're still holding at 10. Thank you, Rumble. Let's see, I got to wait another 16 minutes. So we might be able to get another one. We'll tie the record, because we had 3 of these. I think it was last Monday. Or was it the Monday before? One of these morning coffees we did. So maybe we might still be able to get Trinova Health. Let's see if we can do that one. Anyway, I do have the local news web pages up for the second half here, and we'll see what's going on in the southern tier of upstate New York, and we've got web pages. We're going to be looking at the Fox 40, which didn't have the 100 years ago for Friday. It wasn't there. WEBO radio station, WNBF radio station. EBO is in Owego. WNBF is up there in Binghamton. We got WBNG. We're going to be looking at that, Channel 12 in Johnson City, their webpage. 99.1, The Whale, classic rock up there in Binghamton. It's the same as WNBF. Binghamton hometown page, Channel 34, up there in Binghamton. WENY and Channel 18, My Twin Tiers, out there in Elmira. Weagle Penny Saver, we'll look at that. The Penny Saver is a little light. It was only once. They're consolidating. I think they're gonna. I think they may be having money problems. I think. Look at the webpage of 92.5 iHeartRadio, or no, WKGB, part of the iHeart That's the oldest radio station here in the southern tier of upstate New York. They're a rock station. Let's see. What's Kiss Binghamton? What's that? Oh, Kiss 104. Kiss 104. We'll take a look at that. That's the same as WNBF and WAAL. Well, we'll look at Spectrum News. We'll look at two web pages up there in the Buffalo area, Buffalo Niagara area, WYRK, WBLK. Look at their articles, and then we'll be looking at what is it? WGR 550 for new. We read the article Friday. I got a little bent out of shape about Josh Allen's comment, but Josh Allen played good. He played good Sunday. So let's take a look and see what we got for the weekend here as far as that goes. Let's see. Kirkwood hosts annual community day. Let's take a look at this one. Let's see. Okay, let's get this one set up. Kirkwood, it was just outside Binghamton there, just east of Binghamton. We'll take a look at this one and bring it up. Where am I at here? Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, we're right there. I got to make sure what scene I'm on. And let me check the Twitch channel. Oh, we're still doing good. 6255 KBSs. Okay, let's share that one. Let's bring it up on the stage. And Kirkwood is a community just outside Binghamton, but it's here in the southern tier of upstate New York. Let's see what this Community Days was all about here on Fox 40. No affiliation again, and I don't work for them.
Over in Kirkwood, it was a celebration of community pride today. The town hosted its annual Community Day at Kirkwood Veterans River Park. The event featured a car show, church service, dog show, and drone show. Organizers say one of the event's biggest draws is the sense of community, with familiar faces returning year after year.
One of the things that sets us apart from other communities is the way the community joins together and makes this event great. When you come here, everybody knows who everybody is, and it's so nice to see people. Sometimes they come in from out of town to see people they haven't seen in a while, and it's just nice for the community to get together.
Okay, I think any community days, people know each other, so I think that's a little bold statement. Just to that, but that's good. It looks like they had a little bit of a rain. I like that. What is that? That Bonneville, that blue car. That's a pretty nice car right there. So they had the community days, and you have a lot of those during the summer. We have one here in our community, Old Home Day, every Labor Day. That's coming. I don't think they're going to have one this year, though, right?
They're gonna have the parade and chicken barbecue.
Yeah.
And the church is doing something.
Okay, local church.
There.
So they'll have the chicken barbecue. So people get around the chicken barbecue. The fire department does a good chicken barbecue. Okay, let's see what else we have on Fox 40. It's community events they're all around during the summertime. Summertime. Let's see, what else do we got here? And okay, Tioga County. Oh, here's one. Tioga County Sheriff's Department. Tioga County is a great great law enforcement agency here. My hat's off to them as far as they do a great job. I feel safe with these guys around. They do a great job. I've interfaced with them in the past on certain things as far as that goes. And they're a good bunch of guys. But Tioga County Sheriff's Office holds an inaugural charity golf tournament in honor of a late investigator. So let's go ahead and see did you know who the investigator was?
No, I never crossed paths with him.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and show this one here and see what it is. Like, again, Tioga County Sheriff's Department, my hat's off to them. They're a good bunch of guys. And along with the New York State Troopers that patrol the county roads here in Tioga County, I can honestly tell you firsthand, I feel safe with these guys around. So here we go. Let's listen to this one.
The Tioga County Sheriff's Office is starting a new tradition to honor a member who passed away earlier this year. The department hosted its inaugural Ryan S. Bunz Memorial Golf Tournament at the Wego Golf Club, honoring investigator Ryan Bunz, who passed away unexpectedly in March. The event raises money for Bunz's children, Everly and Coulter, and supports the Ryan Bunz Memorial Scholarship at Spencer Van Etten High School. Organizers say more than 200 people turned out for the tournament.
We knew it was going to be huge. He was so loved, and just being a law enforcement officer and giving so much of what he did to his community, in addition to just being just a genuinely good human, that people who have known him since childhood all the way up through adulthood all really have the same testament of what a great person he was. So we knew it was going to be big. We're so happy with the turnout, but I think that people are just really, happy to support the family and do what we can for his children, Everly and Coulter, who are really what this is all about, because they are Ryan's legacy.
Organizers say they plan on continuing the fundraiser each year.
So there it is. It looks like they had a good day this weekend for that. Here in the Wego Golf Course. There's like, how many golf courses in Tioga? There's at least what, 5 or 6? 5 or 6. I walk on one golf course. It's like, I don't know what, but yeah, I'll be getting to walk in this today. So there they are. They're honoring a past law officer that was a sheriff's investigator, I should say. And that's always good. And the money goes to charity, which is a good thing also. Let's see, what else? There's 2 good ones there for Fox 40. And let's see, anything else? No, that's it. Let's see, WEBO. What do we have in WEBO? We don't have nothing. Oh, Jefferson Starship to play benefit concert. I'm going to be seeing that. This concert I will be going to. Oops, can't find it. How come? Oh, they got a problem here. It's not in there, but Jefferson Starship is going to be playing at the Tioga Downs in Nichols, New York. That's a casino resort. We have a casino resort here in Tioga County.
One red light.
Huh?
I mean, in our town we have one red light too.
Yeah. Tioga Downs, Jefferson Starship will take the stage, and I've got tickets for it. Me and my neighbor and his missus, we're going to be going to that this Thursday, so that should be good. I don't think I'll be live streaming from that because I don't think Grace Slick. I saw a picture of him, and I don't think Grace Slick is with them. And let's see, nothing there. Let's go to WNBF. 2 county Burger King's location to reopen this fall. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's a Bob Joseph article. Let's check that out. Does he have a... And we do have a video. Oh my God, that's cool. Okay, let me get this set up here for Bob Joseph. Let me get set up for Bob Joseph. We got, I guess the Burger Kings, they come and go and stuff like that. But this is, I do like Burger King. I do like my Burger King. I do like the Whopper. It's, I think Burger King is a nudge ahead of McDonald's. I don't really. You don't like Burger King though, do you? No. Okay, let me get this set up, and this is on WNBF as far as that goes, and we'll go ahead and read this first. This is on WNBF. 2 Broome County Burger King locations to reopen this fall. So I guess there's enough traffic to where they can reopen, but fans of the Whopper will have to wait several more weeks before a couple of Burger King restaurants in Binghamton area reopen. The Burger King locations on Ash Road in Vestal and East Main in Endwell closed a couple weeks ago for remodeling. Okay. The projects are part of a massive effort to spruce up the company's restaurants across the country. According to Burger King spokesman, the Vestal and Endwell restaurants will feature what the company calls a sizzling concept. A new drive-through lane will be added at the Vestal location. The Endwell site will reopen with a single drive-through because there's no room for another lane. Yeah, that's not really that much room. Burger King's location on Main Street and Court Street in Binghamton are tentatively scheduled to remodel next year as a location on Front Street in town of Shenango. Burger King unveiled the sizzling design in 2023. The remodeling provides updates to the interior and exterior of each restaurant. Drive-through lanes and being improved. The company's goal is to have most U.S. Burger King restaurants featuring a modern image by 2028. So on the article, let's see, you got, I'm not sure what we're looking at there. The kitchen area of the Vestal Burger King. Okay, that's a kitchen. Oh, okay, that's a remodeled burger. That's a bad picture. And then this one is the old drive-through removed from at the Burger King. So let's go ahead and let's bring up the video as far as that goes. And let's go ahead and bring this down. We'll share this tab. And let's see, that should have came up, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, it did come up. Okay, so let's go ahead and play this. This is Bob Joseph. He's spotlighting the Burger King. And let's see what Bob Joseph has to say from he actually works for WNBF. Okay, so he is a thing there. Let me see. We got some comments here I just noticed. And let's see. Farmer says, on a side note, my daughter just texted me and said, Hayden Patena passed away yesterday. Now,
Hayden Panettiere.
Who's that?
She's an actress. She's only 36.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm the jerk who didn't know who that was. Apparently, I didn't watch enough TV. Only 36 years old. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I'm along with you. I didn't know who that was. Did you see that on the news this morning?
Yeah.
Let me look her up.
I
Let's
knew
see.
the name. She played on.
What did she play on?
She was a singer on the show Nashville. She played in Heroes. She was a child actress. I can't remember what she played in as a child.
Let me get her name again here. Let me see. Let me copy that. Okay, I'm checking that out right now, Farmer. I got to take it. Someone like 36.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't look familiar.
I guess she had a brother that died young from heart problems. So
Yeah, she's an American actress, model, singer, and born in Pasadena, Palisades, New York. Oh, that's down by the city.
yeah,
Okay, she's a New Yorker.
Lived in the Carolina.
She started her career as a child model and soap opera actress. Is best known for her role as Claire Bennett on NBC superhero series. I never watched Heroes, and Juliet Barnes on ABC's CMT music drama in Nashville. Those are two shows I didn't watch. It's only 36. Oh my God, that's heart-wrenching. That is heart-wrenching, folks. That is all right. And Liberty says she saw that. I'm not familiar with the name. Yeah, and her face didn't look familiar either. So, okay, getting back to our Bob Joseph Burger King commercial update there as far as on the spot here at the Burger King. Let's go ahead and give this a listen.
This is the Burger King restaurant in Vestal. It's one of two in Broome County undergoing a major remodel. The project began a short time ago, and it's likely to take several weeks to complete. So they're turning it into a sizzle format. That's what's going on with thousands of Burger King locations around the country. Burger Kings are going to have a new look, and let's say within the next probably 2 or 3 months, this location on Ash Road in Vestal, off the Vestal Parkway, will sport the new look. See that the interior has now been gutted as the work continues. Similar project is underway in Endwell on East Main Street. It's being handled by a different company. And one thing that'll be different with the Endwell remodel, they will not be installing an additional drive-through lane. There's just not space in Endwell to do another drive-through lane. Here in Vestal, they will have a new drive-through lane, so that could expedite things. And as you can see, the initial work has gotten underway. As far as exactly when this location will reopen, hard to say. A lot of factors that come into play when they're doing a remodel. And these remodels are not inexpensive. The owners of the Burger King restaurants around the country are spending millions and millions of dollars over the next couple of years to try to bring some excitement back to their locations. But that's the status of the project here in Vestal. I'm Bob Joseph, near the Town Square Mall for WNBF News.
Thank you, Bob Joseph. And that's a good report there. That's on the Vestal Parkway. A lot of stores up there. As you can see, there's a Harbor Freight right across the street. I love Harbor Freight. It's a great store. You got Lowe's. Walmart is down there across the street from Lowe's behind Harbor Freight. Well, Harbor Freight is in the plaza that he's talking about. That's where Walmart, the Super Walmart in Vestal is at. And as far as that goes. So, and bring this go the other way there. So let's see. Liberty says, I remember a burger, fries, and Coke for 99 cents a burger. Yeah. And you got it for, I can remember it being at McDonald's. And there was the McDonald's that's up the road from there. It's on the same side of the road, the right-hand side of the road. That's looking north at that last picture. You can get one for like 75, 85 cents. I remember burger, shake, and fries for under $1. You got some change and stuff. But Burger King's pretty good. Let's see. We got first time chatter, Gold Gaming Fury, just passing through your stream. Vibes will chill. When do you usually hop on? I'm barely on Twitch chat. Discord is easy. Waiting for. It's easier. Gold more waiting. I don't do Discord. I think this is a potential. Let me check this guy out here on that Twitch. Let me check him out here. We always scope out the first time chatters. I think this is a. Let's see, account created 6 minutes ago. Well, you know what? Let me see. This is probably another way of looking at. Yeah, there's nobody there. So this is a bot. I'm taking it as a bot. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to block it. I just he asks us about Discord, so it's just like it's an automatic bot. Just passing through is a new thing now, I guess. So we're going to clean that up on Twitch. And let's see. I think that's it, right? Let's see. Yep. Okay. It took care of that. Okay. No, it just created the account a couple minutes, just passing through. You haven't been on for, your account hasn't been on for a couple minutes. Oh my God. So see you later there. There's somebody trying to make a buck. Not on my watch. And what is it? Jim says, have it your way. Yeah, I love the Burger King. Burger King's cool. I like Burger King. And Liberty says to Jim there, hot and fresh would be nice. Yeah, Burger King, they've improved again. Now they had a period there where it sucked. Okay, but they've upped their game. The last year, several years there, they've upped their game and they're pretty good. And Double J says, passing through and I stand delivered. That's a bot, Double J's, passing through. That account was made like 5 minutes ago. So, let's see, passing through and got deleted. That's how. No, he was only on for 5 minutes. That's a tall tale. That's a bot. Plus, he asked me about Discord. I'm not a Discord user. I use it very limited with certain people. But I don't advertise that I use Discord. So that's just a standard. They want to get your Discord. Even though Discord was made by the Rumble or by the Blab folks years back. So But I think that's their new tactic. Oh, just passing through. Yeah, but if you check to see when the account was created, it was created 5 minutes ago. You're out of here. I don't care. You're passing through. Yeah. It's one of those the accounts they want to get more viewers and stuff like that. So okay, let's see. Let's move on here. Let's see what else we have on. That was on Bob Joseph. Thank you, Bob Joseph, for that report. I think that's it for WNBF. That's the only really good. What's this? The Bundy Museum. I wonder if. Let me see about this one here. Let's see. Let me check Bob Joseph's channel here. See if he got anything else. No, that's it. That's it for Bob Joseph on the YouTube, and that's it for WNBF. And let's see. Let's go to channel 12, CBS affiliate, and let's see. Johnson City YMC hosts first carnival for a cause backpack. Well, let's see what this one's about. I always like the ones that they're for charity and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and see what this one's about here. Let's bring up the volume on this, and we'll bring this back. Okay, what happened to the? Oh, I got to bring it back up here on the stage. Let's bring it up on the stage here. Share. And let's see, do we have any more comments here? Okay, let's go ahead and bring this up. Okay, bring it up on the stage, Rich. There it is. It's from WBNG, CBS affiliate in Johnson City. Johnson City YMCA hosts first carnival for cause, backpack drive. There's a lot of things going on with the backpacks. So let's give this one a listen.
We begin this half hour with some fun in Johnson City, as this afternoon, the local YMCA hosted a community carnival complete with games, crafts, music, and refreshments for all visitors. Joining us live in studio is 12 News' Cameron Brown, who spent his day at the carnival diving into the festivities. Cam, I guess you could say it's fun to stay at the YMCA. What can you tell us?
Andrew, carnivals are a fun atmosphere for all ages, but that wasn't the only purpose for today's event, as it was also a backpack drive. With school only a month away, the event gave all the kids who went a chance to get some energy out of their system and walk away ready for classes.
That sense of community that I mentioned in the interview, I mean, this is where it happens, especially during the weekdays when most people are here.
That carnival magic was what made today extra special. The YMCA in Johnson City hosted its first ever backpack drive today for families who were either unable to do back to school shopping or started too late. Iris Gosson, the family engagement coordinator with the Y, has worked there for 2 years. She says she got the idea after seeing how the YMCA already helps families in need.
We have financial assistance that help lower income families, individuals that come in here every day that could benefit from this sort of thing. So to make more opportunity to help others, that's kind of what we're supposed to do as a YMCA.
There weren't too many families that came to the event, but what the carnival lacked in numbers, it made up for in donations. And the immediate success caught Gosson off guard.
The Lions Club just happened to notice the donation apparently, and they just dropped a whole bunch of stuff off to the Binghamton branch. And my colleague came in here the other day with his car just full of stuff. He's like, "Here you go. This is all donations." I'm like, oh, I was so taken by how much stuff we got.
And Jen Kowalski, a local mother who's been coming to the YMCA for a couple years, couldn't be happier with the results.
Oh, I love it. Love it. I love it. It gives them something to do and just be involved. And it gives them a minute to be involved, to kind of understand, to carry through with just helping the community.
Iris says she'll be personally distributing the items next Friday, the 21st, from 4 to 8 p.m. Live in studio, Cameron Brown, 12 News.
Okay, thank you, Kevin Brown. Great report there. And one of the things to take away on that piece there, the lady there said, opportunity to help. I love that saying, opportunity to help. And that's what all these organizations in the southern tier of upstate New York and other communities throughout New York State, they have an opportunity to help, and they execute that. And they mentioned the Lions Club. One thing I got to say about the Lions Club is a great organization here in the southern tier of upstate New York. The Appalachians Lion, I've known the Appalachians Lions Club since I was a little kid. I remember they used to go door to door selling brooms as a way of generating funds for charity and stuff. They do the eyeglass recycling. If you have an old pair, I remember at work there would be stations for the Lions Club to take your old glasses, and they'd recycle those for people that needed glasses and stuff like that. So that's a great organization, and a great. That's what it's all about. Is giving back to the community and stuff. And the YMCA is doing that there for their carnival, as far as that goes. So there we go. Thank you. There. Let's see. We got 10 people. Let's go ahead and do one more. One more read ad campaign. We're gonna do 3, folks. We're gonna tap it out here as far as that goes. And the only one I can do is, unfortunately enough, this is my neighbor's favorite, Trinovo Health. We did this one last. Let me get rid of the black owl so we can do this. Let's go ahead and do it. We're going to do a triple one. Let's see. Where is it? We're going to. Okay, here we go. Is it going to click? Yep, we got it in here before it went down below 10. Thank you again, Rumble viewers. This is our 3rd read ad campaign. We're on a roll this Monday as far as I go, despite the shaky start of the broadcast. But there's the QR code for, let me get this right. Trinova Health. Okay, there's a QR code. Visit them at trinovahealth.com. What's the webpage? TH Outreach to get started with your free visit. They offering a free visit here. Access Med powered by Trinova. TRINOVA Health is a revolutionary telehealth service. That's what this telehealth is the thing. Actual hospitals are actually doing telehealth. It's a byproduct of the COVID, but that it offers fast, free online evaluations and free home delivery of customized compound medications, offering custom weight loss, some Invera Metin therapy, whatever that is, hair restoral, cosmetic rejuvenation. I guess that's stuff that you put underneath your eyes there to get all the wrinkles out. Custom ED treatment. That's good for the men there, especially when you get older, and more. You can complete your visit in less than 10 minutes. That's all it takes, and it's all online. And there's no subscriptions or recurring fees ever. We've made getting started easier than ever, and we do a lot of things online. So this is just one of many things. So it's not uncommon. Simply follow the link, choose the product or treatment you're interested in, and then complete a quick online evaluation. Within days, your custom meds will arrive to your door. Mention Rumble in the coupon code and get 10% off on your first treatment if you decide to go that way after you have your 10-minute thing. So there's a QR code. It's another Rumble read ad campaign. We thank Trinova Health for allowing us. I think I'm doing this one a little bit better than I did it the other day. So there's a QR code, but visit trinovahealth.com, the outreach to get started, and use the code RUMBLE, RUMBLE, in the coupon code to get 10% off. So it's another way of getting. It's not, the type of. It's branching out on your medical needs basically. So it's easy peasy. from what it says in the description, and as far as getting online, it's just like getting on Amazon, ordering stuff like that. That's how easy they're doing the medical here and stuff like that. So something to look at. Check it out. See if it might meet your needs. There's a QR code. There's a link, and we appreciate Trinova Health for taking part in the Read ad campaigns here on Rumble, and we do thank you. And Lud 1954 said, "Oh yeah, it makes me 30 years old again." Yeah, I guess with what they're offering, it takes us older folks, because I'm 68. You look at these things, it makes you younger a little again. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. So thank you again, Trinova Health, for this this ad being added to the Read ad campaign here on Rumble. Thank you very much. So there, we got 3 of them in. That was a little bit better than last time. Last time I was like, "What is this?" Oh, okay, I understand what it is. They, they got. So we got 3 Read ad campaigns. So thank you, Rumble. Rumble rocks on a Monday again. That was great. That was great. And let's see. Yeah, what is it? Jim says, "Oh yeah, it makes me 30 years old again." Yeah, I just reading that makes me feel young, as far as that goes. Oh my God, that's fun. Those Read ad campaigns are fun. So thank you again, Rumble. The folks on Rumble here, you're helping me, earn an extra buck today, I guess, with 3 of them. So that's something. That's funny. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at here. We got Captain Rehab. Good morning, Richard and the Missus. The Missus says, "Good morning to you, Captain Rehab. Thank you for being here. Coming in from the city of brotherly love." I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. We're at 2 hours. I still have about 6 or 7 things. We're not leaving yet. So we're not going right away. He goes, "Oh my." Yep, that's what we did. We did a commercial for Trinova Health. That's one of the Read ad campaigns. And a free visit. Yeah, check it out. It's a free visit. Check it out. And he's going, "Oh my." And compound medications are good. Yeah, there we go. He's laughing his ass off. ED treatment solve in less than 10 minutes. There we go. And let's see. Liberty says that might be competition for the mercantile for medical. Going back to the why, the cause is great, but it upsets me that even has to be done, knowing how outrageous the budget. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Liberty. The budget of schools, and there is a decline in students. That's true. We have, I'm for those things, because there's kids that don't have everything because their parents can't provide it. And it's sad that we have to be there, but at least we have them there. They have a coat thing that goes on here in the southern tier. Channel 12 News, they take part in a used coat drive for kids that don't have a winter coat. That is sort of sad. That's the sad end of that type of story, as far as that goes. But there's people out there that are trying to make a difference, as far as it goes. But I agree with you there. It is a little upsetting when you think about it, with all the money that we spend and have and stuff like that. So, okay, let's see what else we have on Channel 12 here. We started a little, let's see, Cooperative Extension, Broome County. Let me see something here. Hang on, folks. Yeah, we got that one. We got that. I just had something come across the Rumble here. Okay. Oh, let's see. Okay, we got Binghamton University welcoming thousands of incoming students in move-in day. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Let me get this set up here on Channel 12. We're still on Channel 12. And let's go ahead and share this one. This is on Channel 12 as well. We'll bring Channel 12 back up on the stage here. And we don't need that. Binghamton University welcomes thousands of incoming students on move-in day. So they had move-in day this weekend. Let's go ahead and check it out.
A new school year is underway at Binghamton University, and many of the 607's newest residents stepped into their new homes for the first time today. Amy Pollock-Drake with the school's residential life says more than 3,000 new students at Binghamton University moved in today and tomorrow. She says this process is aided by the work of hundreds of student workers and volunteers to help families empty those cars and fill the dorm rooms. The rest of the students will be moving in throughout the weekend, and classes begin on Tuesday.
The planning really starts in earnest at the beginning of every calendar year. By the time summer comes around, there's regular meetings to make sure it goes off. And of course, in the days leading up, it's all hands on deck.
And a quick reminder, try to avoid the Vestal Parkway if you can during this move-in process. Stay tuned for our 6 p.m. shows. Our Kyle Spizak has a preview of the Bearcats basketball and soccer seasons ahead.
Well, I bet you've never seen this U.S. map before, where Kentucky is Konvecki, Indiana.
I don't know what that is about. Let's get that off the stage here. I have no idea. But the Binghamton University, they're moving in. The students are coming back. It just seems like just yesterday they were moving out and stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of activity up there. They're going to be able to enjoy that new Burger King on Vestal Park, because Binghamton University is at the tail end of the Vestal Parkway going into Binghamton. That's Route 17. And the Burger King is just before that. So and they'll have a new Chick-fil-A hopefully by the end of the year up in Vestal. There'll be one in Johnson City here soon. So that's it on Channel 12 as far as that goes, folks. Let's see. Yeah, that's it for there. So let's check the Whale. The Whale, same articles as WNBF. And as far as that goes, Channel 34. Well, they still have the house that burned down in Unadilla up on their page. Okay, so nothing going on there. WENY, let's see out in Elmira. I'm not going to show it, but they have a researcher. They have a health officer warn of a possible rabbit cat in the Elmira area. Okay, let's be careful out there. And August 14th, when's that? Friday? No video on that one, so we won't do that one. And let's see. What we got for local news? Let's see what we got here. Anything? No, we don't have anything. Let's go to around the state. Do they have anything reporting on the state? No, nothing there. So nothing on WENY. What about what's this one? Okay, that's twice on that one. What's this one? This should be, oh, okay, I forgot to hit the enter on that one. My Twin Tiers, Channel 18. And not showing anything out there. Penny Saver, they have not updated their webpage. There's something going on with the Penny Saver. The Penny Saver, I don't have it here, but it's like, it used to be 2 sections. It's all 1 section now, and it's scaled down a little bit. And there was a yellow paper insert asking for donations. That's not good as far as that goes. Liberty says, if I was a parent, I would throw my kids' stuff on the college lawn and yell adios. I'm free. Take off. Yeah, I had that with my kids and stuff like that. It's a unique situation as far as that goes. And farmers laughing at that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's the annual end of summer. Summer is ending when the kids are returning back to college and stuff. The move-in days and stuff like that. So, Binghamton University, great institution, folks. As far as that goes, it's not like Syracuse is a bigger university, I think, but Binghamton University, it's a great. I mean, you get a bang for your buck. What do we say on the commercial? The insurance commercial, Flow. because Liberty, correct me if Flo was telling me that Flo is she's a former graduate of Binghamton University. She's making millions of dollars on the commercials there. So let's see, nothing there. KGB, what do we have? Nothing going on KGB. Let's see, Kiss 105, 104. They have nothing. Same as the Whale and WNBF. And let's see, let's go to Spectrum News. Anything on Spectrum News? I'm not seeing anything. Man, there's nothing going on here. Let's see, headlines. Let's see, around the state. What do we have going on around the state with Spectrum News? Anything? And I am not seeing anything. I am not seeing anything. They got some garbage news on there, but we don't do it. Up the Buffalo area with Buffalo's number one for New Country, 106.5 WYRK. Let's look at that. There's a Spirit Halloween now opening in Western New York. I guess that's they're getting ready for Halloween already. Becomes the answer to what's this with Coleman? Coleman. He got the touchdown reception from Josh Allen this weekend, so they did good. It's encouraging to see him. It's still it's preseason, so they're just talking about him. And let's see, Power 93.7 WBLK, the People Station, same as 106.5, same articles. Nothing new there, nothing interesting. Let's see, WGR 550. They're talking about football. They still have that article. Allen won't mind getting some preseason action. He got some action. He got some action. And Coleman, he did pretty good, along with Moore, DJ Moore. God, he's going to be a good asset. Let's see. Let's go to 1440. And we have nothing there as far as that goes. So we're pretty much done here on the web pages that I have no affiliation with the news agencies here in the southern tier of upstate New York, as well as New York State, just to see what's going on around the state I live in. And Captain Rehab, I totally agree with you, Captain Rehab. The SUNY school system is very good. I would say they're great. As much as New York State has its problems with all our money flowing over for that stadium in Buffalo and going down the toilet down there in the city, the SUNY school system is a fantastic school system here in the state. I can say that. My father, he went to Broome Community College, which is part of SUNY, up there in Binghamton, north of Binghamton. And this is back in the late 60s, early 70s. Maybe 70, 71. I actually went to class with him as a kid. He took a class, and I sat there next to him and stuff. I could sit in on a college class and stuff. I thought it was pretty interesting. And the campus has expanded. This is a two-year community college, but they have housing now, and they have and that's off. That's sort of north of where Binghamton University. Most people from the SUNY College, Broome Community College there in Binghamton, they actually go right over to BU as far as that goes. So we have two great educational facilities here on the upper higher education there with those two entities and stuff like that. But the overall New York State education system, as far as SUNY, I've talked to a number of people that worked for SUNY over their lifetime, and it's great. Now they're going to have their problems. Every organization has their problems, but overall, I give them a big thumbs up, SUNY, as far as that goes. So I agree with Captain Rehab there. And we've been on for 2 hours and 21 minutes. Okay, so we made it. And I still got time to go to do the post editing and all that. And as far as that goes, and our audio is still going good. I've just checked in. I forgot to remember. I forgot if did I turn that on or not? Yeah, I turned it on. So we have the audio over there for the Spotify for creators at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. So, but other than that, the shaky start, this has been a great broadcast. Again, I want to say thank you for the Rumble folks. You guys are great. Thank you very much for, we got 3 read ad campaigns. So that means I got to tag, when I do the read ad campaigns, just to give you a background on it, I have to actually put the links. It automatically generates a link into the Rumble, but I have to go into Twitch and YouTube to insert those links because that's part of the requirement for those 2 platforms. That I'm not sure if it's on Twitch, but I know Rumble or YouTube, you got to click that there's a paid advertisement, and that's what basically is. It's a paid advertisement. So with that, Farmer's saying, have a great day, everyone. Time to get to the grind. Yep, lots of laugh. Love the flags. God bless America. Love the Rumble American flags there. Farmer, thank you for being here, coming in from the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as California East. Thank you very much. And let's see, starting the broadcast, we had Tina coming in to the broadcast, coming in from Central New Jersey. Thank you. We had Double J's who was here also. Let me get back to the Twitch here because I lost some of the comments. We had, Tina, and then we had Double J's coming in from an undisclosed location in the Southern Hemisphere. And then we had James Flyer on the Twitch. Thank you, James, coming in from the UK. Thank you very much. Good to see you, sir. And let's see, going down the list. On the Twitch side, we had, let's see, then we had Farmer, who's just said goodbye to everybody, coming in from Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as California East, as we like to say. Thank you, Farmer. Have a great day, sir. And then we had Liberty to come in from the Niagara Buffalo area. Thank you, Liberty. Greatly appreciate it. Loved having you in the chat this morning. Thank you for being here. And let's see, we had, we had James Flyer, who hasn't been here in a while. And we had Lund 1954. That's my neighbor down the road. We'll be playing chess tonight at after dinner on his gorgeous chessboard. I got to remember to see. I got to ask Jim first if we can take a picture of it. As far as that goes, I don't want to get too precarious as far as, but that's. So thank you, Jim. We'll be seeing you, and I'll probably be passing by on the golf course and waving to you if you're over there on your at your house. And let's see, going down the list, where are we at here? And let's see, who else did we have here? We had Tony D come in. Oh, we had Lud's Mrs. Pam. She came in too. PP. That's the first 2 letters of her Rumble handle. And then we had Tony D coming in from Warner Robins, Georgia. Thank you, Tony, coming in from Warner Robins, Georgia, down south. Have a great one, Tony. Greatly. For those folks, he's going to be cranking up the Bell Kings Fantasy Football the Sunday before the first game. Definitely there as far as that goes. No, that morning, I guess, if he doesn't come up for a preseason game, but at 10:30 on Sunday morning. So check him out. And let's see. And then Captain Rehab from the city of Brotherly Love. Thank you, Captain Rehab. Great to have you here. Thank you. Check out your. You can check out that last read ad campaign on the health thing. You sounded like you were very interested in it as far as it goes. So again, thank you very much. Jim's Blood 1954. Good day, everyone. That's Jim. We'll see you later, Jim. Thank you for being here along with Pam. Appreciate it. And Double J says, take care, Rich and the missus. You guys have an awesome day ahead. Catch you on the next one. Thank you very much, Double J's. Greatly appreciate it, sir. You be safe. And yes, we will definitely see you on the next one. I greatly appreciate you being here. And always a pleasure to have Double J's in the chat here. I've known Double J's for a number of years here online. And And I do appreciate that, Double J's, as far as that goes. I don't say it enough, but I do appreciate you being here. And he's a good, he knows his stuff. That's why I like him here. He knows it. He corrects me, and I'll take that correction. He's been here long enough to say, Rich, Fireman Rich, you screwed up. I say, yeah, okay. No, it's all good fun. Thank you, Double J's. Appreciate it, my friend. And I guess with that, I'm Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on Rumble, at Fireman Rich over on X. And we're ending, let's see, we got 10 people on Rumble. We have 2 people on Twitch. We have 1 person on Locals, 3 people on YouTube, and over on X Live. We have 2 folks over on X Live. So thank you, folks over on X Live. Greatly appreciate that as far as that goes. Thank you very much. And you all have a great day. And again, you can follow me over on X at Fireman Rich, or else just check the show notes on the various platforms you're on. You'll see where else I'm at, or else just Google at Fireman Rich and you'll see where I'm at. So other than that, you all have a great Monday. We're starting a new week, working towards the weekend, and you all have a great one. And we'll be doing the audio podcast tomorrow on Spotify for creators, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. And I'm not sure if I'll be live. We'll see what happens. I'll definitely be doing an audio podcast, but we'll be back here Wednesday for the Wednesday morning coffee. Till then, you all take care, live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. God bless you all, and God bless America. Ciao for now, folks. Later, alligators.